sharp like barbed wire. She stole my heart, then she got archived. I keep it short with a Lord Farquaad. All the girls in the front row, all the girls at the barricade, all the girls have been waiting all day. Let your tongue hang out, everything. If you came with a man, let go of his hand. Everybody in the suite kicking up their feet.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
In motion now, it's Collins. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They'll send their tight end left. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's McKenzie. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Now he'll air one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And now it's 4th down. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Achane. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's taken in by Achane.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
McKenzie to return. And that is good. By the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jackson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third. And under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here.
Everybody on that sideline, when you find yourself in a goal-to-go situation, you're all thinking the same thing. You're getting 6. Well, next thing you know, you've given up 2 sacks.
Now, how about this? It's a fake.
Points are so hard to come by in this league, Mike. I understand the notion that teams don't like settling for field goals. When you're down this close to the end zone, they want to come away with 6. But if that's the case, let your offense stay on the field on 4th down. If not, let your field goal unit kick the field goal.
And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Motion man is the tight end going right. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points through.
He fumbled the football. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Jackson up top again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get over.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake.
So it's obvious during the course of the week of practice, studying the film, they thought there was an advantage they could take with their punt unit coming on the field and picking up a fourth down fake. But the execution just wasn't there. So again, you go back to the drawing board and you say, okay, am I better off having my punter attempt that pass and catch the defense off guard, or just keep my offense up?
And he will go all the way. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans move out on top, 14-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The drive will start on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He's got room to roam. And he will score. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's now 14-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Devon Achane to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Second down and 8. Stroud.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. We'll take this in back at the 16. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He connects downfield to Dotson. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run-after-catch ability of the tight end,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And the Texans are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Those simple routes over the middle, well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
On first down, it's Stroud. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Dell motioning over. Stroud to throw here on first down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Houston Texans.
Tight end motioning left. To throw, it's Stroud. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a first down. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will take a 21-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Texans 21, Ravens 7.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Gave himself up there after picking up the 1st down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide. Well done.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll manage only a couple. Jeff Okudah, former 3rd overall pick in the draft. They're on the tackle. Third and 5. Jackson now from the 50. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Jackson. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. They'll go with him again. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal. Now, Jackson. He's got it at the 3.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Point after now from Tucker. He knocks it through. And the Ravens draw closer here. It's 21-14. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Putting the tight end in motion. Here's a give to Achane. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
At the 30-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Dell motioning over. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd-rounder.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the...
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Ravens. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They bring the tight end in motion. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Quick throw, taken in. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Dotson, the man in motion. He keeps it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run here. Past midfield to the 45. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards. Off the play fake. Jackson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Texans are going to have it just past their 25.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. To throw is Stroud. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stephens.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing Jackson. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from it.
And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything...
Good blocking, and he's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go.
The tight end going in motion to the left. On 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Achane. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Achane. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up.
at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
In motion now, it's Collins. They'll drop to throw. Now he'll run. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. They'll stick to the ground. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game. All 3 timeouts left. How much that's going to matter remains to be seen. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Here comes 2nd down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. So now it's Ka'imi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to win the game. This kick is good.